Midterm congressional elections. Does that term make you want to yawn or sit up with excitement? Well, believe me, this time it is exciting because essentially these elections are a referendum on the roller coaster ride that has been the opening 2 years of the Trump presidency. This time Americans are not voting for the presidency because Donald Trump does not come up for re-election until 2020. Instead, they are voting for Congress, who will represent the American people in both the Senate and the House of Representatives. And as always in American politics, it's been driven by some very aggressive attack ads.
Never hold town halls anymore with constituents.
Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired."
Oh, all this talk of a dumpster fire, it's just fake news. There is an inferno raging in Washington.
Donald Trump has been campaigning aggressively to try and preserve Republican majorities in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. He has achievements, at least he does, to his supporters: a booming economy, tax cuts, 2 new Supreme Court justices, and he has made unpredictability the motif of his foreign policy. But on the other hand, he has left this country more divided, more tribal than I've ever seen it before. So what is up for grabs? Every single seat in the House of Representatives is being contested, and about 1/3 of the Senate is being contested. Now, the Senate is a very long shot for Democrats to win because it's being fought on unfavorable terrain, but they have an excellent chance of winning the House. In fact, history tells us that the party of the incumbent president often struggles in these midterm elections. And if Democrats do win the House, they will seek to strangle, to paralyze the Trump presidency. Even on day one, they will launch a tsunami of investigations. Just imagine it. They're going to demand his tax returns. They're going to probe and investigate his financial conflicts of interest. They will look at his domestic and his foreign policy. And there will also be calls, of course, especially from core Democrats, for them to start impeachment proceedings. It may begin, but it almost certainly won't succeed, because for that to succeed, 2/3 of senators must vote for impeachment. This election on Tuesday truly matters. Many Americans have said to me while I've been on the campaign trail that this country is at a crossroads. What is at stake, perhaps, is whether the Trump presidency is empowered and emboldened or whether it is restrained. One more thing. When this election is over, keep those seatbelts fastened, because then we'll be waiting for the Mueller report into the Russia investigation. And that, perhaps, under the radar, may be the greatest peril of all to the Trump presidency.